motivation.
Yes,
That's
motivation
cool.
and drive.
Okay.
So
What drives you? What keeps you motivated?
Damn, he just shot out the bat.
you just start from right from the get-go.
Hey, why not
And
get over
what's
it?
and what's interesting, how you pose that question. Like I honestly was thinking about like, okay, what motivates me? What drives me?
Man, the brain is a very
Yeah,
powerful
let's-
thing.
So
Let's start. Let's do this. What drives you and motivates you? You start first. What drives you and motivates you?
Okay.
All right, so me. What drives me is just, I mean, basically just doing what I want to do without someone saying that I can't do it. That always frustrated me when I was young, especially like during college, because like I got into heated arguments with certain individuals when they told me that I couldn't do something, or like just going to like our previous event, like where we faced a lot of oppositions, and I mean the Mighty D will kind of saw like some bad sides of me when I went up against these specific individuals. Is this drive like just having the freedom to do what I want in terms of like being creative, just doing like what I was set out here to do. Motivation for me is I always wanted to be the best that I can possibly be. Like, I mean, that's how my mother raised me, as far as like, no, hey, no, you're in a country that has a lot of possible opportunities. Like, you can be so much more. I guess like just in a short tense, it's like being more. What motivates me is like being more than what I can be. Especially like facing like a lot of opposition, like from like, just public schools, like just for saying like, yo, you can only be, this is only your potential. You can only be this. And to me, that never sat well against me. Like I couldn't accept that. So that's what always motivated me. Like, no, I can always do more. I can do better. And if I can't, then I just take a step back and just figure out, okay, what can I improve on? So that's always been my motivation. Just doing the best, like in terms of like, just everything that I can possibly do, whether it be on tap, KOS, and just my art in general, just graphic design and day job wise. And then I also wanted to elaborate too, is just how to maintain that motivation, how to maintain that drive. I mean, as you get older, like, I mean, sometimes like, life gets in the way, and I mean, it can become difficult at times, but you have to me, you always have to remember that end goal. Like, what was that end goal that you wanted to do? Like, why did you want to do it? And that can always be your motivation, like to not quit. Like, yes, you will get tired. Yes, you will be just to the point of being exhausted. Yes, you may not have like funds just to get that goal, or you can't make to that drive just to meet your destination. But just remembering that end goal will always tend to push a person, and at least that's what it does for me.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
What drives and motivates, right?
What drives? What?
My Honda
And how do
Civic.
you
I'm just
maintain?
kidding. Just go.
How do you
Honda Civic.
maintain? Oh yeah. Honda's not sponsoring us, so we can't mention them
Damn,
anymore.
I hope they was gonna give me another car. What
Go
drives
Chevy.
me? Go
Chevy,
Chevy.
American
Hey.
made. Yeah.
Hey, my Honda's been through a lot, man.
Honda's a reliable car.
Hey, my car's been through the
yeah.
desert. I didn't know how we made it home. Shout out to Link, man. I don't know how we made it home that day. That was an interesting day. What drives me?
How do you keep it going?
Shoot, man. I think seeing my mom, going back to my mom too. My parents divorced at the age of 5, and I always saw my dad working, so he was always working. But my mom, I was always around her a lot, and she'd always find a way to get things done. Waking up early and just doing things like that, making sure we have food on the table. I'm not saying we struggle like that, but for being a single mom, she went through a lot, and I think a lot of my strength comes from her. A lot of my strength comes from a lot of the women I'm around daily. So I think a lot of my drives come from the people I'm surrounding with. But I just think going back to what Justin said, or VECtore, I'm sorry, you could cut that out, my bad.
Bleep that.
Going back to what VECtore was saying, I'm around a lot of individuals who want more from life. And I think part of that, my drive reflects those individuals, and like you two are probably like two individuals I would consider that keep me driven.
Hey.
I see what you guys do, so I'm like, cool. I see my homies out here working. I gotta work. I think in my head when I perform poetry and music, I want to take people's heads off. And I think that's like me in general. Even when I work out, I'll walk into the gym and I'll have this mentality of you could be the strongest person in here. You could do all this, but I guarantee you, if it comes to that last breath, I'm going to be breathing. I don't know. It's just that fighter in me, that drive where my mom always said, I'm not a lover, I'm a fighter. Because like somebody called my mom fat and I beat his ass. But then I always had the idea of, I may not be a lover, but a fighter. But if I fight with love, that's a different mentality than fighting with anger, because there's more fuel to that, in my opinion. You're not fighting out of rage, you're fighting with love. And I think that's more powerful because there's more to that flame than there is darkness in it. So you have more to fight for. And I think just all my failures that I've gone through as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, as an artist, just knowing that I'm waking up every day and I've already created what I wanted to do. Now I just got to do it. So that drives me every day. And what motivates me is all those damn kids I'm with every day. Shout out to everybody. Man, they keep me young. I mean, I am young, but sometimes like today I was like, yo, like I don't feel like I'm my age at times. And I'm thankful for that, because all these kids that I'm with, they're like, I feel like a dad. So I got a dad or big brother or the lion. I consider everybody a lion that I work with, because this is our den. Where you step on is your territory. That's your den. Now you go be that lion, go be that dominant person, but always know where you come from, in the humility aspect of just staying quiet and not letting your voice speak. Let your actions talk more than anything else. So just the kids I'm with, VECtore being around, David, D Will kicking my ass the other day, those kind of things, like that's what motivates me to keep driving. Because there's days where waking up every day at 4 or 5 a.m., especially when it's cold, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's horrible. But my roommate, Calvin, I hope you watch this. I helped him lose 80 pounds when we first met. This was like 6-8 years ago. This is when like I started doing fitness. And his expression made me want to cry. And I always told myself, if I could do this the rest of the day of my life, I'm gonna make it. What is ever making it is, but the value of allowing somebody to live a better life motivates me more than just my goals now. Because at the end of the day, I have at least 20, 25 clients. And I know that if I'm not on my A game, how are they gonna be on their A game? And that comes from like nutrition, mindset, waking up, all that stuff. So I think those people I'm around motivate me in how I stay driven. Competition. I think competition is important. I'm allowed around a lot of peers in the hip hop scene. And I don't know if we talk about this, but I think there is a competition within us all. I hope there is like a friend. There needs to be a friendly competition.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Steel sharpens steel, right?
Yeah. So like even like when it comes to when I see Johnny Bars, when I see That's Cool, when I see Mosin Rap, when I see Noah, Stevie, everybody, Link, even like on the production and anybody who's doing something, The Thought, Shacko, when I see them drop their project, that motivates me, because now I'm like, damn, like they're really doing it. Now I'm like, cool. Now I just released my first project, Physicals. Now I'm like, what's next? So that hunger of wanting to be the best, because at the end of the day, like that's why like I love hip hop, because it's that I guess that Jay-Z kind of still like, or being the best of the best, the cream always rises to the top, cream of the crop. So those kind of things just like inspire me. I'm an athlete. When I play basketball, you're gonna be better than me, but I'm not gonna let you score. I'm not like I don't care. I'm gonna figure out something in me. It's just not going to allow you. I don't know where I got that from. My grandpa always told me, give him hell. Wherever you do, give him hell. And that always just stuck with me. So I think that's what motivates me and keeps me driven. Just, I want something from life more than a lot of people do. And I'm going to get it at any means necessary. Any means necessary.
Hey.
Politely, though. I'm a gentleman.
Hey, I like that. I like that, though.
It's interesting, too, because, like, even when you train, your clients, like, I do see that. And even when you're training with me, like, sometimes I'll just take a step back. Like, I'll, like, just figure out, like, my own workout, or, like, I'll just cue in. It's like, hey, what you need me to do? It's like, all right, cool. And I just let you focus to the kids, because, like, just the way they react to you. And just from a coaches and trainers perspective, it's like, yo, the kids need you more.
Thank you.
Nato loves the kids, man.
Oh man, shit. I love kids. I'm not gonna have any kids anytime soon, But
He's working on a couple right now. Don't worry about it. There's gonna be some little Nados running around soon.
albums, music, little babies, yeah, but not no little Nados. You don't need no little Nados running around the house. No, there's a bunch of little Nados. No, there's a bunch of little Nados running around the city of Fontana, Glendora. People just don't know about them yet, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited for when my 7-year-old Richie, when he gets to my age, or goes through what he has to go through to get to where I'm at in life, because it's going to be interesting that I am able, my going back to like the motivational thing and having like your blueprint where you want. My personal mission statement is to inspire generation upon generation and leave a blueprint all across the globe. And I'm doing that because I see all these little kids. VECtore just talked about how we got all these little kids now, and now they're going to, bits of me and bits of, we exchanged energy. We exchange ourselves within each other. So now I have bits of Richie, I have bits of you, but you guys carry my will with you guys. I think that's the most powerful, most beautiful thing in the world.
That's what's up, man.
What about you? What about you, man?
Me?
Yeah, what about you, Mighty D. Will?
Mighty D. Will. What drives?
What keeps you motivated, bro?
What drives and motivates me? The fear of failure. I've always been afraid. Well, I'm not even gonna front. I was born with bad luck.
Can I ask you a quick question? Do you believe in the fear there? Do you believe there is such thing as a fear of success?
Yeah, I do believe there is a fear of success, but I don't have that fear. I act like I don't do drugs. I don't drink much. I don't have many vices. But
if I pour some Hennessy out, can we drink it?
Probably not, because that shit burns. It burns my chest. You know what I mean? Can't hang with it. Yeah, but like my drug is accomplishing goals. And like I said, I was born bad luck. You know what I mean? I've never, I grew up in a family where I didn't win anything. I didn't have any trophies, but I looked at a bookcase full of them my whole life. And none of them were mine. They're all my sisters, they're all my cousins, they're all my mothers. So I always wanted one. You know what I mean? I didn't get my first trophy till I was 25. And when I got a taste of that success, it just fucking.
Was it in mixed martial arts?
I was in Muay Thai. I was boxing. I was doing Thai boxing at the time. And I got, my trophy for a fight. But that aside. But yeah, once I hit that, I was like, man, I want this, you know what I mean? So I think that was I was a late bloomer. 25 was my first taste of it, because
hey, it's best you didn't tap out when you were a kid.
Yeah,
there's a lot of superstars with shelves with awards on the shelves that ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
right now.
And it's I feel like I don't think I'm the only one out there.
Oh, you're not.
You know what I mean? Because I was a F student. You know what I mean? I didn't.
2-time college dropout, baby.
Hey, I feel you. I hear you on that one. But yeah, I wasn't great at things. I didn't have a natural talent. You know what I mean? And I always had to work harder to get things that I want.
But you appreciate it
more. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So that's where my motivation comes from. I don't want to taste failure anymore. Everything I put my hand on, I want to succeed at it, whether it takes me a day or it takes me, 50 years. I want to make sure that what I work on grows into something that, not only I can appreciate, but other people can appreciate. It might sound conceited, but that's just the truth of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's in a nutshell, that's what motivates me. What keeps my drive is, just doing it. At the end of the day, if I think of something dope, I just go out and do it, because the worst thing that could happen is, nobody likes it, and I just move on to the next thing.
I'm gonna thank you for saying all that, because you, George, I think are the only two individuals that I know that could push me to beyond my limit.
Hey.
And the other day, David D. Will and I, we try our best to at least meet a few times a month, but every single time it's there's been points where I'm really doing this right now, and that's great, because I think what you just said right now is important, because you need people like that in your life.
Yeah,
you need individuals who are like a wolf, who will starve themselves, but then when it's time to eat, we're gonna eat.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It's out there. You just gotta want it. You just gotta want to get it. at the end of the day.
The universe gives you all that you need, but you got to work for it.
I'm a 260-pound Siberian tiger out there on the prowl. If I see something, I'm going to take it.
You better hide your dogs, dog, because you coming in fast.
Well, yeah, but man,
That was good.
you know what I want to hear again?
What?
I want to hear that promo.
It's that promo.
Yeah, man. That
That
we just go ahead and
promo.
cap it off with the promo, and yeah. Oh,
Can I do a promo for New Age Athletics? Go ahead. What were you saying?
I wanna let everybody out there watching. You know, my name is D Will, or you can call me the Mighty D Will. And y'all can tune in to see our content, me and Justin, or my bad, VECtores, the Mighty VECtore content on at Untapped Hip Hop on, IG, Twitter, the Snapchats for the kids, Untapped Hip Hop TV on YouTube, Untapped Hip Hop Live on Twitch. And if you comment below on this YouTube video, the Untapped Family Hip Hop model, we'll give you a thumbs up. The family hip hop, the Untapped family motto is grind like you don't have a plan B and fuck them like you're ugly.
I guess that's it. Oh shit!
All right.
Let's get that promo going though.
Hold up.
No, for his New Age.
If you haven't done so, you could follow New Age Athletics. We're on IG and we're also on Twitter. Right now, I'm running a quick little promo. If you purchase a month's worth of session in December, this is for new members. So old members, I'm sorry. You get a little discount. So this is trying to start off the new year. I'm looking for a few more clients, a few more athletes. So let me know. We train the Mighty VECtore over here. The Mighty D Will does guest appearances and works with a few of our athletes. So come through, come check us out. I'm going to just plug myself in also. I just dropped an album called Escape the Trap. I got physicals. Find me at I Am New Age Takeover.
That album is Embers.
Oh, man.
Embers.
Embers. Not fire lit, it's embers.
It's embers.
More sophisticated.
Yeah, man. It's like a nice little glow, but it still keeps you warm on the inside. So yeah.
Touch your feelings and emotions.
Exactly.
dog.
All right.
Send us home, man. Send us home.
All right.
I got to pee.
Oh, then I better wrap it up then. So this podcast is produced in part by Productive Culture. Productive Culture offers full service production, mixing, mastering, and podcast services. If you want to get your podcast going, visit productiveculture.com/podcast and tell them that KOS sent you and get your first episode recorded for free.
Free.
You sound like the dude at the end of commercials because you read it like moderately fast,
But not fast
but
enough.
not
Not micro machine fast
Yeah,
enough.
man. But you'll get there. I believe.
I
you.
can see you, narrating a few books. I'm going to write a poetry book and you're going to read it for me.
Hey.
All right.
And I think that's a wrap.
So yeah, on that note, thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Tap into your potential.
Hey.
You're a lion. Own your den.